They were so quick to believe the false accusation made against me without even thinking about all that I had poured into the company. When they found out who really caused the problem, they offered my job back. Am I wrong for not taking it back? Two halves. We owe you an apology. This was a terrible misunderstanding. We'd like to offer you your position back. With back pay, of course. But here's the thing about being falsely accused. Once you've seen how fast people believe the worst of you, you can't unsee it. I didn't raise my voice. I didn't curse. I just said the clearest no of my life. Because I don't work for people who would walk me out the door in handcuffs of assumption, who would watch me drown and only throw me a rope when the real villain confessed. I hung up the phone, and for the first time in months, I felt light. Starting over wasn't easy. I freelanced, took jobs that barely paid rent, ate ramen more nights than I want to admit. But every small win, a client referral, a check that cleared, an email thanking me for my work, was mine. Not handed to me by a corporation that saw me as disposable, not tied to anyone else's approval. Brick by brick, I built something new, my own company, a team that actually believed in trust because I made damn sure of it. And slowly, the weight lifted, the whispers quieted, the shame faded into scar tissue. Until one afternoon, I saw him again, my protege, the thief. He was sitting alone in a dingy cafe, hunched over a laptop with the look of someone whose world had shrunk to desperation. His clothes were wrinkled, his eyes hollow. He looked up and froze when he saw me. For a moment, neither of us spoke. Then he whispered, "I'm sorry." His voice cracked. I never meant for it to get that far. I was desperate. I studied him, the man who had set my life on fire, and walked away. And for the first time, I didn't feel anger. I felt nothing. "You could have come to me," I said, steady. "I would have helped you. I did help you. But you chose betrayal. That's not desperation. That's a decision." He looked like he wanted to explain, but I didn't give him the chance. "Live with it," I said, standing. I did. And I walked away. The company still emails me sometimes. Opportunities to collaborate. Open invitations. But I don't answer. Because once you've shown me how little my loyalty was worth to you, you don't get to set the price again. The truth is, they didn't break me. They freed me. And now, every time I sign a contract under my own name, every time my team calls me boss, every time I cash a check with a logo I built, I remember that day they escorted me out. And I smile, because I walked out of their building empty-handed and walked into my own life full. Like and follow for more Reddit stories.